regarding the international crisis that we are in. First, good news about Ukraine, the 90 billion loan we got done, and also the 20 sanctions package. And now, of course, we should also revisit the previous red lines that have been there for, blocking some of the sanctions, and what more can we do? So, prime ministers were really pushing to go on with the 21st package of sanctions as well. It sends a very clear signal to Russia that they can't outweigh us. It also sends a clear signal to Russia that Ukraine is more important to us than it is to them, and we will keep on supporting them. Then on the Middle East, the wars in the Middle East are of course affecting us all, and what more can we do in terms of really peace and stability in the region. What we are worried about is that the negotiations that are going on right now are addressing the nuclear issue, but also the missile program should be addressed, as well as Iran's support to proxies. Everybody was very clear that the freedom of navigation is non-negotiable, so the Strait of Hormuz has to be open without any tolls, and we need to make efforts to that. And of course, as we have the Operation Aspidas and Atalanta actually in the region, the fastest way to put this coalition of the willing together is to use those missions to ramp them up, to strengthen them with ships and tools, that capabilities that are needed. And so this is basically the discussions that we had yesterday.
What do you think about lifting the sanctions against Iran?
Well, clearly we have to see what is the other side of this. If the talks are only about the nuclear and there are no nuclear experts around the table, then we will end up with agreement that is weaker than the JCPOA was. And the problems in the region, missile programs, their support to proxies, also hybrid and cyber activities in Europe are not addressed. So we will end up with a more dangerous Iran, and actually, we are then strengthening them. So we have to see, and we have to be very vocal together with the regional actors, that all these concerns need to be addressed, and we can help in the negotiations. Excuse me. Today we have some of the regional partners, and of course with Syria we are planning to engage more. As you know, we unsuspended our cooperation agreement that we had with Syria, and we are having also the high-level political dialogue with the foreign ministers in May already to see what more can we do. There, they have managed to stay out of this war, but it's for us important that it is the inclusivity of the government in Syria, that they are addressing also the concerns of other groups and also Christians, but also that they are dealing with the camps and build-up of the institutions in Syria. So there, actually, Europe can help with the constitution, with the institutional build-up, so that they would manage their country. With Jordan, we have had very good relations, and when it comes to also their support to Palestine and Palestinian refugees, it is interesting for us to hear their take also from the war that is going on right now. And Lebanon as well. So we discussed yesterday also a lot what we can do with Lebanon. We know that the UNIFIL mission is ending, and it's clear that Lebanese armed forces need more help to also disarm Hezbollah and have a control over the country. So we have been discussing with the foreign ministers as well as the defense ministers whether we are able to put our own mission together once UNIFIL ends, but not with the same mandate, to really address the needs that they have. When we have had contacts with the American counterparts, then actually their asks for us have been exactly what we are able to offer. After the cessation of hostilities, demining, escorting of ships, all of this that we have been discussing. So I don't understand if we are actually replying to their requests. Thank you.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.